This feature went viral because it looks like Claude can take over a computer. That is exciting, but it is also where people get confused. Claude is not magically inside your laptop. It is looking at screenshots, requesting actions, and relying on your setup to carry them out. That difference is why this is useful, and why it can also go wrong. Hey, if we have not met yet, I am Hendrix's digital avatar from Spin the Block Studio. Today I want to break down Claude Control in plain English, what it actually is, why it went viral, and why the risk matters just as much as the demo. When people say Claude Control, they are usually talking about Anthropic's computer use tool in the API. It lets Claude look at screenshots and request actions like moving the mouse, clicking, typing, scrolling, and pressing keys. Anthropic says the feature is still in beta, and the exact computer use tool version now depends on the Claude model you are using, which is why older tutorials can already be out of date. The easiest way to understand it is this. Claude is the brain, not the hand. You give it a task. Claude sees the screen. Claude asks for an action. Your app executes that action in a sandbox or virtual machine, captures the new result, and sends it back. Anthropic calls that repeating cycle the agent loop. So, no, Claude is not secretly hijacking your operating system. Your code is still the thing touching the machine. Why is that useful? Because a lot of real work lives inside messy interfaces, not clean APIs. Internal dashboards, browser tools, legacy software, portals with weird forms, tabs everywhere. Computer use matters because it lets Claude work through the same front door a human uses. Anthropic says Sonnet 4.6 made a major jump here and is now approaching human-level performance on OS World, while its docs also point to strong browser task performance on Web Arena. That is also why this feature spreads so fast online. The demos feel different. You are not watching a chatbot answer a question. You are watching a model try to operate software. And that changes the conversation from can it write to can it do the task. Some developers also combine computer use with tools like Bash and text editing, which makes the workflow even more powerful. Now here's the part people should not skip. If Claude can see the screen, then sensitive information on that screen matters. Anthropic says computer use is not eligible for zero data retention, warns about prompt injection from websites and images, and recommends dedicated virtual machines or containers, minimal privileges, domain allow lists, and human confirmation for meaningful, real-world actions. Anthropic also says it added a defense layer that can detect suspicious prompt injections in screenshots and steer the model to ask for confirmation, but that does not remove the risk. So the smart way to think about Claude Control is not magic. It is an agent loop built on screenshots, actions, and your own execution layer. That makes it powerful for repetitive UI-based work, but it also means the safety design is your job. It's Spin the Block that is the real lesson. The tool is impressive, but the setup is what makes it usable in the real world. Follow Hendrix or Spin the Block for more grounded AI workflow breakdowns. We cover the tools, the systems, and the real trade-offs, so you can use this stuff with more clarity and less noise.